rolling.
Action.
Okay, so I don't really know if this counts as a log line, but this is our idea. So we have our character named Marco, is a 16-year-old who needs the assistance of a walker to get around. Specific students make fun of him, and he pretends not to notice, but deep inside it affects him immensely.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's. You want me to expand more?
Yeah, please, yeah, if there's something you would like to say about it.
We're trying to make it like you wouldn't realize, people wouldn't realize what they're doing is kind of like affecting the other person. Like he would ignore whatever people would say, but in reality, if just like Crystal had this idea where we would see like a scene of him walking, but he would be like crying because like no, his face is not turned towards the crowd that is making fun of him because he's like trying to be the stronger person and ignore them.
Okay.
But it actually really bothers him and he doesn't like it, but he doesn't know how to really confront them and tell them to stop or confront an adult and tell them what he's dealing with.
Sure.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Any comments or thoughts on this from anyone, including it within your group? Yeah, Felicia? Oh, yeah. The JCO?
Me, I think it would be like interesting if like so there's other students who are like doing it on purpose, but then he has a friend that and teachers treat him like he's different. They don't treat him like he's a regular student, and that also like negatively affects him because he wants to fit in, and then they treat him like he needs like more help.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great share. So remember, there's a spectrum, right? If we just show like him being overtly bullied, right? There's other types of bullying, including from people who think they're being helpful, but all they're doing is ostracizing him even more. He's not really thinking about what he wants or treating him like a person. Yeah, absolutely, JCL. Right on. Some more?
That would actually lead into a direction I think would help. My concern with what you pitched so far is I can't imagine that anyone watching it wouldn't be well aware that that's hurtful. The kid's making fun of him because of his disability. So I was going to ask, what's going to be different? What's going to be showing us a different side than what we would absolutely expect? That would be one way. What else do you have? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what's
Seeing a kid being bullied because of physical handicap or disability and being unhappy about that? Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying like being unhappy with the disability. I don't want to phrase that in a bad way, but do you understand what I'm saying? Like not just being unhappy that he is this way, it's just like I don't know if that's what you were trying to
No. I'm saying that he's got his walker and kids are making fun of him like, oh, I don't know, put it in second year, whatever. And he's unhappy, he doesn't like them doing that. It's hurtful. We know.
Yeah.
We know that. Anyone would know that. We need something that's going to be new.
Yeah, as you know, we do have a student who fits this description exactly. He's awesome. I mean, I can't say enough nice things about him. How hard he works, how smart he is, how funny he is. He would want to be the actor in this. He would want to do that because that's the type of person he is. He loves to act and he loves to talk and he loves to write. He's got this amazing sense of humor that's like cutting. I think maybe the angle is how do bystanders become an ally to to a person in that situation, right? It's one thing, yes, we all know it's wrong to make fun of somebody. We all know it's juvenile when somebody does it. We all know that people are treat them like they're different when trying to be nice. I think that the gray area is for a bystander, how should I treat this person in a way where I don't feel like I'm pandering and a way where I definitely am not making fun? So maybe the focus is not so much on that student, but on how do we become inclusive in a way that isn't patronizing, right? Even a discussion amongst themselves, like, What should we go over? Oh no, he's gonna think we're just hanging out with him because he has a disability. How do we make him feel like a human being, right? How do we create that sense of dignity? Because I mean, the opposite of bullying is restoring someone's dignity, right? So I think that angle might be a little bit more interesting and might take us in a better direction. Because you're right, I think that we have those two opposite ends of the spectrum, but in the middle is young people reasoning and asking the person, how would you like to be treated? Having that conversation and saying, I don't want this to be awkward, but I want to treat you the way you want to be treated. That takes a lot of maturity to do. Right. Again, it's a good direction to take. Again, we have to make sure that we're highlighting how it's bullying. That's definitely an issue as well. But I think just going through tackling the subject of ableism is really important. So sure, thank you. All right, let's cut and